Hey everybody, it's Tanya Tomic. This is 31 Days of Halloween. Movie number 14 is Ganja and Hess. Ganja and Hess is from 1973. We've been watching tons of movies from 1973. I don't know why. We just happened to be, it just happened to be happening this year in 1973. I think Theater of Blood and The Baby were both 1973. I'm not sure which other ones, but we just happened to be picking 1973. I don't know why. Ganja and Hess is a movie I've been wanting to watch for a while, and I'm really glad that I did. It's by director Bill Gunn, and I really want to see what else he's done. It's, the movie is very artfully directed, and it's a story about a professor who's turned vampire who, meets this woman who he falls in love with and turns vampire. Well, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a woman involved, but anyway, that's not the, he lives in this big mansion and has servants and that kind of thing, but that's sort of the backdrop for the imagery of this film. There's like poetry in this film, there's imagery, there's like beautiful naked men running through fields, and I mean, this movie is told very poetically, where it's not told straightforward. It doesn't, it is linear, but it's not. There's a lot of flashback. There's a lot of soundscaping to it. I think the only criticism I have of this film is that there's a little bit of audio issue, but I can overlook that for what the rest of this film gives. Bill Gunn does star in this movie in a small role, and he was quite good and kind of disturbing. There are many points of this movie, even though it's like beautiful, there's like beautiful imagery in it, and things, you know, like flashbacks cutting from one thing to another in such a way that makes you understand the story differently. Like, it doesn't tell you, like, nobody ever tells you what's going on. You just see someone doing something, and then later you see them doing something else, and you kind of have to put the pieces together. What's the cause and effect that's going on, and you do. I mean, you can put that together, and there's some stuff that's disturbing, like the vampire stuff is done with a lot of realism, and I just thought this is my favorite film so far of the 31 days, and I thought that this was beautiful, and I feel like this is gonna be a favorite film of mine. I feel like I need to own a copy. I really, really liked this. It also stars Dwayne Jones. He's the main character, actually. He's Hess, and you might recognize him from Night of the Living Dead. He was quite good in that. I'm not gonna say he was even better in this, but he's, you know, he's a totally different character, and he's really good in this as well. Marlene Clark plays Ganja, and her character is so fascinating. Her character's interesting. She's an interesting one. She's playful, she's pushy, she's flirtatious, she's just really interesting character, and I really liked it. Or he, I should say, Bill Gunn has written elements of like Christianity. I mean, it's not a Christian film. It's not, he has written elements of like the mythology of Jesus, if you will, and how that's connected to vampirism in the movie. Which is a really interesting kind of take that I've never heard in that specific way before, and yeah, it was fascinating. This movie is sometimes categorized as blaxploitation, but it is not. It's a straight up artful horror film. It's the story of a vampire, but told in this naturalistic way, not with realism, but with naturalistic, in the fact that we see this guy at home, we see his sort of mundane world, his day-to-day world, but it is told in a poetic way, where we do get the flashbacks, the soundscapes, Yeah, but there is realism in the shots as well. It's not totally off the wall or anything like that. It's just cut in a way where it's not exactly linear, where the story doesn't tell itself. You have to put it together as if you were observing people in real life that you didn't know very well and was trying to figure them out. Anyway, I loved this one. What do you guys think of Ganja and Hess? I want to watch the remake by Spike Lee. I love Spike Lee. I think he is a modern living legend. But I don't know what I think about wanting to see a remake of this. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's similar. I don't know. I'm curious. So I might see that maybe within this 31 days. But if not, I'm definitely going to see it soon. So tell me what you think, if you've seen this movie, if you are interested in seeing this movie. Have you seen the Spike Lee version of this movie? Let me know in the comments. And I'm not sure what our next movie is, but I think I know. But you will find out when I post it. Alright, thanks. Thanks for watching.